There's nothing ever to come back in here again for, so we don't need to talk to... I don't think we need to talk to our medic because she's just a one-time kind of thing too. Dr. Chakaz.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an alliance?
Yeah, we
But
already know this
humanity
one.
needs the Alliance.
Everything
But there's something special about working on soldiers.
Okay.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
And this is gonna be where, yeah, our Sari will be when we get her. Let's head on downstairs. Talk to our engineer, and Tally, and Rex, and Ashley. Oh my gosh. And Garrus, of course. And, what do you have?
Looking for supplies?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh, he's got some more stuff too. Okay, so we can, like, really supply our team with good stuff. Let's get another pistol. And assault rifle, shotgun. Oh, I don't have enough! Really? Sell? You don't have anything to sell. Interesting. Okay.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander.
Well, welcome.
I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
That's true.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
Well...
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
Tough.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to... I understand, Commander.
Okay, so he's not gonna give us...
Commander, good to see you.
He's not gonna give us his mission yet. Ashley?
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Okay.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Okay, Rex, and then we just have the engine room, and then we can finally leave.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Don't be an ass. Just one. Oh, come on.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, But don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Rex has issues, doesn't he?
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Point taken.
You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that.
There's
Nobody
a Henry.
can.
So long, Rex.
Okay.
Shepard.
One area left.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do.
Nice.
She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Okay.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed, and she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Ooh. More codex stuff, okay. And Tally,
Your ship's amazing.
who's gonna be going with us until
I've never seen a drive core like this before.
we
I
pick
can't
up
believe you were
our
able to
sorry.
fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Normally they're not.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Really? Okay, well, I guess we'll start with her race, Quarian.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Like what?
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts.
Kind of
It's a
extreme,
safeguard
isn't
that
it?
served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Dang. Geth?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Illegal research?
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Why did they turn on you? Well, kind of like a hive mind.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
So why did they turn on you?
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would
What does that have to do
rebel
with
against
intelligence?
their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Well, they defended themselves.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Okay. What about pilgrimage?
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
They always accept?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Sounds dangerous.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I guess that's it.
I should go.
Okay, so we have officially talked to everybody on the Citadel, everybody on the ship, got the past stories of everything, and eventually we will have to get our crew members missions. A few of them have missions later on. But now we can officially leave the Citadel and go to our first planet to save our next crew member. I don't think there's anything... Oh, there is. There's a codex, I think. Yep. Okay, now we have everything. Thankfully, it was just a codex. Okay, let's drop a save real quick. And, there's a Citadel. Citadel. Wait a second. I don't think there's anything else here, is there? No. Okay. We need to go to Liara's dig site. We obviously have some stuff here, side mission stuff, but I want to get our next team member ASAP. Wow. Which one was it? Well, let's start with the corner one, I guess. Oh, look who's back. Jake Jakes. What you doing, Jake Jakes? Are you a good puppy? Yeah. Looks so tired. He's like, Ma, I'm tired.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Okay.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
Of course.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
How many casualties so far?
17 Marines were killed in the simulation exercises before we realized what had happened. That's when we contacted you.
Okay, Bishop.
VI support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not self-aware, and it's completely disengaged from any networks. That's where you come in. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you.
Of course.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Alright, Bishop. Boy, boy. Well, let's start on the outer one, I guess. Survey. Gas deposit. Nothing there. I don't think this is... we'll survey this one. I don't think that planet is the one we're looking for. Hold on a second. Let's take a look at our journal. Okay, well, that's the minerals. Okay, the rogue VI. Survey team. Sorry, writings. That's all it says, is just to go find her. Okay. Well, I guess we land and see what we can find. The good thing is we don't need to find pretty much any deposits or anything, really. We don't really have to deal with that. We are going to take, obviously, Rex. Do we take... I guess we take Tally. Let's go, guys! If we come across them to our main points of planets, then we'll you know, we'll scan them, but I'm not gonna go out of my way for anything. That's a stronghold and an anomaly. We do want the anomalies because they can give us some really nice XP. We'll stop here by the debris first. Now, being that we're on insanity, I don't know how that's gonna affect our Mako. We'll have to see. I don't see any shenemies. Not yet. There is our debris. Savage that real quick. What did we get? Stuff to sell? Oh, no. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'll take that. And there goes Jake. Alright, next. We'll head to the stronghold. We'll get the anomaly before we leave. Oh, okay, now I see some enemies. Now we're gonna get to test this out. Save. No, let's do a new save. Oh! El Sniper. That's Krogan. Wait, it goes right past him. There's quite a lot of enemies down here. What, aren't you dead? Wow. He doesn't die. that time he died. I think they're behind the thing. Oh, you just blended right in there, didn't you? Or something. Somebody is over there. Okay, I feel better. Less red dots around the place. Hate them sniper things. Where is this last guy at? Oh, there you are. Not a good choice there. Wait, he's still alive? Wow. He got pelted so hard, he went across the map and survived. Alright. No, it's not level terrain. It needs to be stopped, basically. Alright, we're gonna save before we go into the building. Obviously, this is not where Liara is. Oh boy. Rex, I want you there. Oof. Rex, can you warp that guy? I will try to lift that one. Nope. Oh boy, everybody on that one. Everybody on that one! Alright, fine. Okay. Rex, can you... Let's see, he's still doing okay. Carnage on that guy. Are you not using your sniper? Oh no, we got Tally. I forgot to set her up. Shoot. Okay, that'll work. Oh, come on. There you go. Oh, this is... Alright, are you using... No, you're both using shotguns. I want you to use a pistol, Tally. Okay, you got the right weapon. Okay. Let's see, can you... Whoa! Okay, Rex, can you go there? Oh god. Crap, where'd he go? Whoa!
Shields disabled.
Well, re-enable them, Rex. Use barrier. I should be using barrier myself. Nice shot. Can't see over this. Can I climb? I can't climb. So how are you supposed to get that? There's something up there. There's a med gel thing up there. How are you supposed to get that if you can't climb things? Tally, can you... Somebody has Oh, it was... Garrus had dampening. Wait, no. AI hacking. Dampening. You have dampening. Okay, that'll work. Hey, Rex, can you... Where is she? Okay, that'll work. Oi! Upgrade kit. We'll take that. There is a med gel thing up there, but... Not quite sure how to get it. Definitely saving. Good deal. Alright, let's go up here. Obviously what we need is up above. I should switch to my pistol up here. Even shotgun. Thing to shoot up here. Nope, nothing up here. So far, it really hasn't been too bad. You know, you just gotta be smart with your... I say this in the early stages of the game, but you need to be smart with your cover and your powers. Sorry, leading to the slavers. Okay, download evidence. A lot of stuff we can sell for later. I'll have to go through all that and sell a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, and equipment. Okay, take that. Rex, I believe already has, yeah, he has the best shotgun already. Tally, I want to save, we do have 2 good, I may give her this actually. Yeah, let's give her this. I'm gonna give the other pistol to... what's her face? Liara. Alright, we can head back to the Mako, and let's go check out that anomaly. And then we'll head to... back to the Normandy and go to the next planet. Yeah, because it's gonna take, like, super long time to... a super long time to... What the heck? Why does it still have a mission marker there? Wait, what? What are the embassy... oh, level... Mr. Dahlia is dead. Okay. Varia, go to Pharos, which we obviously will do, just not right now. Okay. Wrong button. Get over. There we go. Gee whiz, I'm getting thrown around like a... like I don't weigh anything in a tornado storm. Weehaw! Oh look, there's a deposit. We will get it because it's on our screen. That's pretty much the only reason. We're not going to go out of our way looking for deposits for that. It's just not worth it. On Insanity, you don't really get anything for it other than experience, which is okay, and, you know, not knocking experience. No! I hit the wrong button to get out. Oh, gee whiz. Oh, bother. Yep. Nope. Yeah. As I was, you know, talking about experience and stuff. Oh, gee whiz. Map. There. Well, we'll have to get that deposit now. Don't go back to the Normandy this time, right? I mean, I play Battlefield a lot, so I have a lot of those, kind of like without thought, you know, imprinted into my brain. You know, like reload. That's why I keep tossing grenades. That's why I'm trying to get out of the Mako, and it's sending me back to the Normandy because that's the get out button in Battlefield. So yeah. It happens. It happens. Which, by the way, we should be streaming some pretty soon here, actually. Alright. Exit? No. See, I almost did it again there. Rare element? Alright, let's go get this other thing over here, which looks like it's gonna be at the top of the mountain? Maybe? Maybe we gotta get on the top of this. Wouldn't doubt it. Come on, up and over, up and over, up and over. There we go. No, of course not. It's gonna be down here. Way down here. Uh-oh. Oh no, okay. Power just went out, but I'm still streaming because I have a battery backup to the computer. So I'm going to have to carefully... Oh gosh, I can't believe it went out again. Power went out this morning. Okay, so I'm gonna have to carefully end the stream here. We'll have to wait and see what happens this weekend. Might stream this weekend. We'll see, but I'm gonna have to end the stream right now to make sure everything's okay. All right, guys. See you in a bit. My monitors are off except for what's streaming right now. All my other monitors are off because I don't have it hooked up into the battery set backup. Alright guys, see you soon. I'm sorry, so sorry about this. It's always something.